Not me clearing my throat. Hey, baby. It is the replay queen. Please, for those that will catch the replay, I have no idea where this live is going to go. Hey, Miss J, how are you feeling? Happy birthday to your hubby, by the way. Shout out to Miss J's hubby. I have no idea where this live is going to go because I just wanted to come on. Goodness, and rap with you guys because I missed you. And I'm finally getting back to somewhat normal. Hey, Miss Landry. Did I go live yesterday? I don't think I did. I think I had a live schedule. Little secret. I don't know if I told y'all my short term is so bad, and I probably said it. For those that catch the replay, just make sure to hit the like button. I probably said it, but child, you know how I am. Yes, like, share, and subscribe. Hey, school psych. He said thank you. He's very welcome, Mama J. So yesterday, you know what, y'all wouldn't know it because we never know certain things, right? But yesterday I was so sad. Like, you ever just have one of those days? I was in my feelings. I was in the bed early, just kind of like, right? Like, it just, I mean, I don't know if it was because it was negative, whatever, but I just was in like a mood yesterday where it was just like, I'm feeling all the things. I'm sad. I just didn't want to do it yesterday, y'all. I promise you. I was literally in my bubble. Maybe it's a Gemini thing, maybe it's a woman thing, maybe it's the energy, maybe it's just the world or whatever. But yesterday was kind of like a sad day for me. Hey, somebody. Yesterday was like a sad day for me. So today I woke up feeling great though. Isn't that crazy? Talk about bipolar, right? Like, I literally woke up feeling so damn great. No reason, but just 24 hours ago, I was not. But that's just the way of the world, period, Mr. Terry, with the copyright disclaimer. Hey, Treasure Life. Hey, somebody. So yeah, I felt better. And then I knew I went to go get because I'm addicted to this peppermint mocha coffee blend at my local gas station. This gas station coffee is so good, and they know me, like, literally know me. So I went in and I'm making my coffee, and this guy, y'all, I want to say, no, he told me he was 45, and he had walked past me, and I think he said excuse me or something, and I was like, no worries. And he had looked at me and came back, and he was like, I just have to say you are stunning, and I love your complexion. Y'all, you couldn't tell me I wasn't Tyra Banks. In that moment, like, granted, this wasn't like a romantic interest, but it was just, and he wasn't even trying to come on to me. He did purchase when I went to go pay for my coffee. They said that he paid for it, but he didn't like ask to take me out or anything. It was just like a nice moment, and I was like, this sir has no idea how sad I was yesterday, and here this little nice little compliment just got me feeling like Tyra. And it was just a nice moment. It really was. Don't ask me why that made me happy, y'all, because sometimes you be having your days where you just feel like uncute, like love handles, like, am I jiggling too much? Like, I just had all of the feels yesterday. And I was just like everything. I was sad. I felt unpretty. Like, it was so many different things. So just that little compliment from that random stranger had me feeling like Tyra. Like, if it was a wind machine where the wind can blow like Beyonce be doing, I probably would have needed it because that's how I felt in that moment. So to you, sir, that purchased my coffee at the gas station this morning, thank you. That compliment made me feel good. It really did. So that was that. He saw you and felt your positive energy. Thanks, somebody. Because it was so, like, out of the blue, and it just, I don't know, it just made me feel good. And I don't know, I think that's why I kind of like say random things to people because you never know how it might impact them. I'll never forget it. I think I told this story like 2 years ago. If I'm not mistaken, it was Wendy's, and I think I said either it was something so simple, y'all, hello, or when she gave it, I was like, I hope you have a nice day. Child, this little lady at the register started crying. And she really did. She was like, no one says these nice things to me. Thank you. And I started crying too, but it was something so simple, y'all, where it was like, damn, we don't really exchange pleasantries enough. You know what I'm saying? We really don't. We don't. Ooh, excuse me. Those random compliments mean so much to us. That part, Miss J, they really, really do. They really, really, truly do. You don't know just how much it can mean to somebody. You really, really don't. Shout out to Kevin Wesley. and his wives and beautiful newborn son and his children who are all thriving. Shout out to Kevin Wesley. So that was random. I told you I don't know where this is gonna go because it's just a live because I miss my chatters. I missed yesterday. I'm trying to be more consistent and I just kind of want to just talk, you know what I'm saying, and see how everyone is feeling and doing, you know, just kind of one of those things. I feel like I don't know about everybody else, y'all, but it is such since we're still only in January, like I feel like this new year, if this is how this year is going to be, brace yourselves because y'all, we are not even a full yeah, we made a full 3 weeks. This new year took off like a rocket. It took I'm sitting here like it literally we are just 3 weeks in and I have heard and seen some of the most bizarre things. We are in for buckle up is all I can say because this year we are taking off like a rocket. People ain't playing. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm doing what I'm doing. We are not even 4 weeks into the new year and shit is crazy. Did I wait long enough to curse? Yeah, 6 minutes. Maybe that's okay. I don't know. I don't care. I'm over it. Oh, I love watching his baby boy. He is so darn adorable and so full of it's the personality for me. You can see it too. My mamas know, like them babies with personalities and stuff, and it kind of just comes through. When I seen his little butt scooting across that thing to get the mama, that video, I think it was like 2 weeks ago that Kevin had posted. I said, look at him scooting. Oh, child, ain't nothing like a baby. And just watching their little milestones and oh, it is just the most beautiful thing in the world, man. Miss J says the next 4 years are going to be a horror movie roller coaster ride. Mama J, Miss J, my girl, we are not even 4 weeks in, y'all. And don't it seem like we've been in the new year for a couple of months and lies. It's not even been 4 weeks. It hasn't even been 4 weeks. I'm 2025 got me nervous. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm nervous because good Googa Mooga is all I can say. Good Googa Mooga. You should have seen him, I think, yesterday. She sang to him, and when she stopped, he was humming back to her, melting my heart. Oh, I gotta see that. Not today, because I'll cry. I'm in my sensitive girl era. Um, but I know that was precious. Oh, good Googa Mooga. Good Googa Mooga. So I was watching D Hams live this morning and I wasn't ready. Child, I was crying. My face was so wet with hearing him tell the story about his sister. And it just made me realize, you guys, we probably have more in common with one another than what we know, but we like never got there, We never got there. We never really, interacted or whatever, but we got a lot of common in with one another, you know. It's sad we never got there to build and see. I would have loved to see this dynamic if it was all like a united front. That's just wishful thinking, but I don't know. I don't know. What's up, Miss Wheeler girl? Yeah, listening to D Ham this morning, I wasn't ready. I wasn't expecting it, but hearing him talk about it, it it put me in a sense where it's like certain things you can feel because people just they place you there in their emotions where you can see it, you can feel it, you know that's a different type of pain. It hits differently. Hey, healing hearts, how you doing? I won't go into mine too much because I'm already in my sensitive soft girl era, which I posted it on my fake book yesterday. I'm in this weird point of life. I'm gonna get back to my topic in a minute, but I'm at this weird point as a woman where I'm in my very soft girl era. Hug me, love me, console me, all of that. But on the flip side of that, y'all, there's like this inner I'll knock all this shit over. Stop playing with me. Who the fuck you think you talking to? Like it's all of that in one. It doesn't make sense. It's the craziest thing in the world to me. But I'm literally in that era right now. I'm in that oh, but in 10 more seconds, I can be like, bitch, I will strangle you. So I know it sounds crazy. Look at Miss J gifted a membership. Thank you. I know it sounds crazy. I don't know what type of era this is I'm in as a woman, but that's where I'm at. I'm in this soft girl. Let me compliment you. Let's love on one another. cuddles, hugs, snuggies, but then I'll knock all this shit over. So I don't know what that means. I don't know why I'm there, but this is the era I'm in, and that's why I just kind of in my personal life, I'm more silent now. I'll answer the phone when my circle calls, but like I'm not really making too many phone calls right now. I'm just kind of in a weird era. Crazy, right? But to what I was just saying when it comes to DHAM, when people talk, it can take you to places and things where you didn't even expect it to go. And hearing him tell his story, it just put me back in a place because, hey Angela, how you doing, baby? It put me in a place because you know how they say, focus on the good and focus on all of that and remember the good times. For the life of me, my chatters, I want to remember the good times when it comes to my sister, but when I think of it, it takes me back to the pillowcase from when he powed her in the head because she was in the bed sleeping, so she was shot at close range in the head. It takes me back to the pillowcase, the crime tape, and it took me back to walking in the unit with they had the nurses station had the poinsettias up and the red bows because it was Christmas time. It takes me back to seeing her eye when it was being, it takes me back to the tubes down her mouth. It takes me back to the beeping of the machines. And I fucking hate that, y'all. I hate that. And we had so many good times, like a going out or fighting or girl, let me get that shirt. Like I know that exists, but whenever I think of her, that comes to mind. That comes to mind, and I hate that, and I think that's why I struggle with insomnia too sometimes because our traumas, a lot of the times, like, we try to ignore where it stems from, but that wasn't the only traumatic experience that I experienced. There were others. So, sometimes I have a really, really hard time sleeping because of certain images. Um, so I hate that it takes me there. As much as I want to see us laughing in those memories, I instantly go back to that. I can, like that pillowcase, I can see it, I can smell it. It just, oh God, I hate that. Oh gosh, I hate it. It pisses me off. It does. Somebody says, soft girl, don't push me because I'm close to the edge era. That part, right? That part, it takes me there, y'all. So I don't know. That's what I don't know. Maybe that's another reason why I would kind of just like leave people where they're at because you never know. You never know. You know what I'm saying? People will see me and be like, "Oh, she's so nice and so happy." Girl, it's a lot going on in this mind of mine. Talk to me nice. Just talk to me nice. Cause listen, baby, you don't know the half of my pains and struggles. I promise you. I promise. Just talk to people nice because you really never, never know. Child, talk about nightmares with what I've seen. Baby, baby, baby. Hey, Miss Hawkins. How's that beautiful baby boy? I don't know. We can say things that sound cliche, but at the end of the day, I don't know. I don't want to say out for self because there's still some real people out here that care. And when you come across those people, it's rare. You can see it, you can feel it. But at the end of the day, we've been through some ish, y'all. We've been through some ish. I promise you. We've been through some ish. My struggles aren't any greater or lesser than anyone else's, you know? And sometimes they kind of just replay over and over again, and this is why I try. I do. I make a conscious effort to, when I'm interacting with someone, to be fair and kind to them. And I don't do that for anything in return. I do that for my peace. I do that because there's anger inside of me from certain things, and maybe somebody else might have that too. So I'd rather approach people a little timidly or with kindness because I don't know where they're at, but I do so being conscious of I know where I'm at, and the wrong thing said or done to me can trigger me. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. If it makes sense. So, you know, I hope I never get to the point where I stop learning because I never knew that I think I've learned more as an adult than I ever did as a child. We literally absorb so much, you know. We are the students, you know. We send our kids off to grade school and all of that, but I'm learning more and more, y'all, that we still learning every day is a lesson for us with our big grown adult asses. We still have a lot to learn. And I hope I'm never one of those people that stop being able to learn or stop being able to be corrected because I don't want that for me. I really don't. I promise you. So the baby is well and holding on to me tight and acting like he's biting me. You know what I love so much about babies? When you give them your little pointer finger and they hold on to it so tight with their little hand. Uh, I got a picture framed of my daughter when she did that to me for the first time and she grabbed my pointer finger. Oh, it's the best little squeeze. I love it. Nothing like those babies. Nothing like those babies. Um, Latonia Bailey. Hello, Ashley. Hello, everyone. Who's Ash? Is Ash? Who's Ashley? Is Ashley here? Latonia Bailey. And Latonia Bailey. Who are you? Latonia Bailey. Latonia Bailey. Are you in the right place? Latonia Bailey. Did you mean to put that here? Because the only Latonia Bailey I know ain't never talked to me. Let me know, Latonia Bailey. I want to make sure I got the right person now. Becca Weka. Hey, Auntie Chatty, Kathy Pooh, and Queens and King. The chat just dropping in to show some love to you. Now I'm watching the replay. I love you too. Congrats on. I think you did really well on a test. So, if that's the case, congrats. Oh, Chatty, you got to see Rosenet Baby on a video call. He is so darn cute. I know he is. I seen the pictures. I have. I have. So, Latonya Bailey, are you in the right place? Is this or is this a joke? Is this right? That's so weird. I've never seen that before. And like I said, the only Latonya Bailey I know has never really spoken. So let me know, girl. You know, how you coming? Want no mess. Don't want no mess. We got to clear that up, baby. You're welcome, Becca Weka. Are you here? Hello? Are you here, baby? Cause I don't know. Are you in the wrong place? Did you mean to type that here? Are we? let, let me know. No shade. I just, certain things is just it stick out where it's like, hey, girl, uh, you hell on heels, and we ain't never spoke, so I need to make sure you in the right place, girl. Lo Chetty, she is lost. Yeah, I think you, Miss Bailey, were you? Did I catch you in my bushes? Did what's going on now? I told you I don't know where this live was gonna go. Child, was you in the bushes? Girl, let me know. What up, brother here? Mr. Tony Bailey, you still here, girl? If you fell out the bush and you done typed in the wrong chat, I'ma laugh at you because it happened to me before too. But let me find out. You done fell out the bush, girl. um, and just trying to keep it cordial with everyone. That's why I spoke. You know what, Miss Bailey? I'm a high five to you, girl. I love that. I love that for us, and I love that for growth. You ain't never necessarily curse me out. So hey, hey to you, Miss Bailey. Hey to you. You done felt you wasn't even in the bush, girl. So respect and salute for keeping it cordial. I love that. And not being nasty. Latonya, you said Ashley. Yes, that's what I was like. I was like, Ashley, who is she talking to? But okay. Shout out to you, girl. Hope all is well in your world. So I told y'all I didn't know where this chat was gonna go. I promise you. But y'all, I don't know. I still got a lot of work to work on with me. You know what I'm saying? I do. I really do. Yes, I am here, and I do apologize for calling you the wrong name. All is well, girl. All is well. All is well. You've been hell on heels in in these saga streets, Miss Bailey. You a vet in your own right, you know. It's a few that stick out that's been around. So I will say you gonna ride if that's how you feeling. Cause you have been on your side riding. I will give you that, girl. I will give you that. Hey, Mama Three, how you doing, baby? So yeah, y'all, it's just I don't know. I just been in my feels. Yesterday I was sad. I told y'all D Ham's live got me in my feels, but in a good way because I feel like I ignore stuff a lot. You know, I really do. I ignore stuff a lot. You know, hey, A Stokes, Chatty, I was just about to say, reminded me of you getting called out. First of all, Miss Hawkins, don't do me. Second of all, didn't I get caught in that lady's bush? Wait, pause. Now that I said that, that sounded wild. Child, I fell out the tree. I forgot what my phone typed. I said, did I just put this in the chat? And not only did I do it, but got called out on it. Child, I was in the bush being nosy. But it is what it is, you know. But yeah, you know, the live this morning got me in my feels and I realized just how much I ignore stuff and I got to be honest with myself of how things still bother me to this day. You know, I approach certain topics to make it lighthearted or you know, humorous at times, but I think I got to be honest with myself, y'all, and I'm about to go. I'm going to make an appointment. I am. I'm going to speak to my therapist because I haven't spoken in a minute. This Christmas was rough for me, even though it's been a while. But I don't know if it's just been like things that I've been watching or listening to. But I'm starting to, like I said, I'm starting to get those images of like the pillowcase and the stain and the smell and her eye and you know all of that crazy shit. So you know, I'm woman enough to admit when I need help. So that's what I'm gonna go do. No, I'm not crazy, y'all. Like, don't be before you know it, somebody be talking the chatty cracking up. No, niggas, I'm good. You know, but I think we need to be honest with ourselves when we know that, you know, it's that time and certain things are bothering us and are starting to appear again. I'm at that point where my traumas are starting to appear again. So, you know, I got to release that. So I hope that everyone, you know, knows when you do have certain things that come and have you feeling a way to address it head on so that it doesn't get to be a problem. So, since I know that this is a problem right now, I'm addressing it now so that it doesn't get to be a problem, you know, months later. Now I know that it's time that I personally need to speak to somebody again and release it, you know, and then all will be well, you know. Chatty, I hollered. I did too, Miss Hawkins. All I can do, sometimes all you can do is laugh at yourself when you get caught. Cause what you gonna say? You know, I couldn't lie about it, you know. It is what it is. Was you in the bushes? Yes. You know, child, and people laughed at me and tore me up in them comments. Good times though. Good times. Hey, my poo, I love you. Not push city limits. I love you, Miss Jack. Chatty just got fabulous update. No blood disorder. That doc is just stupid. Docs sometimes are very stupid. Period. I'm glad our girl is good and gonna get this new baby here just fine. Docs sometimes be doing the most, child. I promise you. Cause I remember they had us. Ooh, before my grandma like started like really spiraling or whatever. This one doctor had said something and had us thinking, child. And this was, I want to say, like 5 years before she passed. They had us, child. If you could have seen it, all the grown men broke down crying. That was funny. We can laugh about it now. But all the girls, you know, were strong. But honey, her son, but the nephews, oh Lord, we had to hold them Negroes together. Meanwhile, grandma was gonna be alive for about 5 more years. If we would have listened to that doctor, child, all the boys was crying. Every last one of them. Every last one. Child. And the girls were trying to figure out the plan, and we need a second opinion. When I say them men broke down when they thought the daddy was gonna die tomorrow, and she was lived with us for about 5 more years, child. If we would have listened to them doctors, child, them men broke down. I love my men. I do. They were so sad. So sad. Wait. I ain't gonna laugh. I ain't gonna laugh. I ain't gonna laugh. But one of the grandkids went. Nah, I ain't gonna do him that dirty. But child, he ran out of that hospital room so fast. And when we caught up with again, he was drunk and was listening to, y'all remember that song Gangsta Lean? This is for my homies. We call him Don't. His nickname is Don't. We said, Don't, what the fuck are you doing? Nana ain't dead. Like, chill out. Child, Don't was sad. You hear me? I don't mean to laugh, y'all. But if y'all could have seen Duke sitting in that damn driver's seat playing the damn gangster lean, thinking Nana done went on to glory, child. I got some comedians in my family. Those Negroes are retarded. You hear me? And that gangster lean, that gangster lean. That's one sad ass song, though. I can't lie. I don't know what they was thinking when they made that. That's a very sad song. That gangster lean shit had me damn crying, thinking for my damn homies in the gangster lean. I don't know no niggas in no gangster lean, but that's a sad song. I tell you that. That's a sad one. I might listen to that. I might. I love you, boy, Pooh. You got caught in the bushes, Pooh. First of all, Pooh, don't do me. That's number one, and number two, indeed, child, I fell out the bush. I had bushes, thorns, everything. I fell out. You hear me? And I was asleep and dreaming. In my dream, child. I just fell out the bush. I thought I was texting it in my dream or talking. Child, it was just all wrong. And before you know it, all I heard was Chatty, Chatty. Did you mean to put that? I said, oh Lord, this is real life? Girl, fuck. So it is what it is. Ooh, I'm chosen. She fell out and type that I was asleep. That's what that's what makes it so bad. And I think the only word I typed was the or something so dumb, y'all. Oh Lord. I don't know why my phone chose to forsake me in that instance. You know? Oh, it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Yeah, no, I am forcing her to transfer docs. Please do. I had to, and it ended up getting a midwife, because he kept trying to move up my delivery time, and then and like tried to induce me and get me into labor like weeks before she was due around his vacation time. I said, "Oh, this is what we not going to do." Baby girl came on her original due date that you gave me originally and you tried to like up it like 2 months early. Child, he gave me some medicine, had me up in there trying to get me to have contractions. My older sister came in there and said, "We're leaving." I said, "What you mean?" And my older sister, I don't play with her. She says, "We're leaving." Child, we got out of there so fast. And Rubylicious just came on my original due date, but he darn sure tried to have me up in there in like April or something. Chatty, you got to keep the chat closed if you're bushwashing. I duly noted, Miss J. I learned my lesson. She listened and got a new doc appointment. I heard her still high risk doctor appointment. Okay. Yeah, don't be afraid to switch because my doctor tried to get my baby here 2 months early and she came on the original date. I promise you, like clockwork. I forgot because in my mind, I was reading all these books and I had everything planned. But I also planned to give birth at home in a pool. Listen, for the moms that had several, don't laugh at me, child. I was a first timer, and this in my mind, I was gonna be Erica Badu. That shit ain't work. Um, but I had everything planned and bag packed, and like I was that mom. You know what I mean? I was ready, Freddy. Child, when them contractions hit and woke me up, and I started crawling down the highway to get him, I said, "Help!" Oh, I wasn't ready. That ride to the hospital was dramatic. It was a scene. Do you understand? Nothing I prepared for and how I thought it was going to go, none of that worked. None of that. Child, I had a calendar. I had things written down, color coded. I even left the bag that it was a hot mess. Once them contractions hit and I was crawling down that hallway, oh, baby, nothing went as planned at all. Nothing. You hear me? Not even the wig that I purchased for birth. I had a birth wig. Child, I gave birth in my cornrows. No, I think they ended up bringing it because I had it styled and curled and stuff. Because I was like, when everybody come, I don't feel like doing my hair all at. Child, none of that work. None of that work. I had on a damn stocking cap. Baby, not doing it. I appreciate everyone for keeping those lights up. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all, thank you for keeping the lights up. Yes, dollar sign Kathy Chit Chat. But yes, y'all, I wanted to just shoot the ish, have a moment of like woosah, no drama, not trying to bring anybody down or anything. I'm not there right now, y'all. I'm not. I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get back to normal and doing all that other stuff. But right now, it's just, I'm gonna just have to be real with my chatters, and this what you gonna get when you talk to me. Some days I'm great, and some days I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Today, someone had me feeling like Tyra up at Speedway, uh, and that's it. That's all. And brought me a coffee, and you can't tell me I didn't win the lottery because I felt great. So, I love you too, my treasure poo. Hey, Miss Lolita. Not a birth wig. Child, I had my birth wig and I had my girl stylist. She put the rollers in. Child, I had my birth wig. I mean, I got her on eventually, but that ain't what I gave. I gave birth in my cornrows and I look like Cleo from Set It Off. You hear me? You hear me? Child, nothing. Nothing about that when it's playing. In my mind, I was gonna be giving birth all cute, like push, and I'd be like, child, that shit was ugly, retarded, dumb. She ain't come right. 23 hours. They had me on this ball trying to bounce. I said I couldn't eat. I was irritated with them people. Don't touch me. Everybody up in there because my room was also my birthing room. It was extremely large. Of course, y'all know me. It was a bougie hospital. So my room was also a birthing room. So I'm on one side and then they had the couches and the TV. They over there talking and eating. I'm smelling Big Macs. Get the fuck out. It was it was a mess. I think that's probably why I had one. Cause I'm not no. What are we doing? And I can't eat. Y'all gonna give me something up in this bitch, or I'm leaving. So, it was horrible. They strapped one of my legs down at one point. I'm just just talking about this is giving me anxiety. Them contractions. Oh God, I'm not doing this. Baby, shout out to y'all with 2, 3, 4 and all that there. Cause baby pushing her up out of this. Oh, and I thought, I'm not even doing this. I'm not. And then they just plopped her on me, and I was like, wipe her off. We not doing this. And my daughter came out just like me. She wasn't crying nothing. She just looked at me, and I'm sitting there looking at her. So we were just looking at each other, child. She ain't cried nothing. She ain't cried for 24 hours. And I said, well, this my baby, because she all right. She just came out and just was looking. So I said, hey, girl. And she was like, hey. So, and we've been rocking ever since. She just came out, baby, looking. Like if she could talk, she would say, well, what the fuck was that? Because that's how she was looking at me. Like, well, what happened? So I just say, hey, girl, and that was that. That was that. My baby did not cry at all. So that's that. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm motherly and all that. Great mom. But I ain't gonna hold you. When they put her on me, I did say ill. Get a blanket on her. This is what we not gonna do. I was fine with a little bit, but it was just some stuff where I was just like, I don't know. We're not gonna do this. Ill. And she looked at me like, get this off of me. Literally. Literally. If she could talk, she would say, can you wipe my face? Because that's how she looked at me with these big old eyes, these big brown eyes. She looked at me like, you ain't gonna wipe my nose. So, that's that. I had mine without any meds because the nurse couldn't get the IV in, and I told her if she failed again, I was hitting her, and I hit her. So she told you I won't get shit. That part, I was agitated. They kept checking my service and telling me I wasn't gonna try. I was agitated too, and I was trying to do it all natural because I told y'all in my mind I was gonna be Badu, and I had the birthing pool. We was gonna do it at home, child, whatever. So I was still trying to hold on to the birth that I had in my mind for me, so I didn't let them give me an epidural because I heard so many bad things. But honey, after I want to say after the 17th or 18th hour of trying to do that naturally, I couldn't take it. And I said, Give me something." So, baby, they did that. We got the show rolling, and she came on the 23rd hour. So I hung on there as long as I could, maybe like 19 hours or something. But yeah, I couldn't take it because I was still trying to go all natural, baby, but I couldn't. I couldn't. Give me something and let's get this show on the road because they why were you strapped down, Chatty? Okay, so what had happened was we're not gonna talk about that. But it came a point at, I want to say like hour 12 when they did strap down one leg, but we're not gonna talk about why. Um but yeah, so that happened. Chatty, I'm here with my big sis, Sneaky listening. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad, baby. Love on your big sis, mama. Hey, my blue. Love you, blue. It makes it worse when they make you lay down. Pushing is better in doggy position or squatting. Child, they had me on that ball talking about roll around. Bitch, listen. Listen. I'm not doing this. So I had a very dramatic, it was as dramatic as you would think it would be for me. It's all of that, you know? So, but I love it. I love my Ruby Licious. That is my boo boo stinker butt. And, yeah, we make it look easy. We make it look easy, but I promise you, it is not. Listening. Boo says she loves everybody. She is driving. Shanta, hey Shetty and everybody, how you doing today? Girl, I was talking, catch the replay. I was telling you how I was all my day and all that there. I was sad yesterday, but today I'm good. Somebody gave me a compliment at the gas station, and in my mind, I'm now Tyra Banks. So how you doing, Shanta? I hope you're doing good too, baby. I promise you I do. I do, y'all. So, yeah, I'm feeling better. You birthed the perfect human. Her soul is so healing. Oh, Miss J, thank you. Means the world to me. And it really is. I promise you, it feels like I wish my grandmother was alive, or, shit, I wish mom was alive so she could have met her. But she really, really reminds me so much of my grandmother's spirit. Crazy how that works, but it's something. It's something. My grandmother was she birthed, it's so crazy. All of the kids, my mother included, grandkids, everybody is for the most part, I would want to say like 5'9", 5'10". Yeah, 5'10" and up. And my grandmother was 4'11". Child, everybody tall. But we ain't play with her. You know what I'm saying? You got all these giants, but when it came to that 4'11" lady, you watch your mouth, because she gonna tell you. My grandmother look right at you. Hey, how you doing? Oh, baby, your skin looks awful. Go in there and get some lemon. She was one of those and my child is kind of like that. So sweet. But were you sitting there like, did you just insult me? You know what I'm saying? But that was my grandmother. That was my grandmother. Hey, Nana, oh goodness, your breath. You got a rotten tooth? Go on in there and get some eucalyptus. Child, my grandmother, whatever it would just come out her mouth. Would just come out of her mouth. So I promise you. Walk in. Hey, babe. Oh, you pregnant. What the fuck? Like that lady had no filter. And I love that for her. I do. I love that. Just a little 4'11" shit talker. Boy, I tell you, I would love it. I remember I think I told y'all, my sister's best friend, I can't stand her. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. They've been friends probably before I was even born. I don't like her. Never did. If you're listening, girl, I still don't like you. Even though you gave me a hug the last time I seen you. I don't like you. And you know that. Anyway, um, she had walked in before and she always been, a little plumper. She walked in and my grandma said, "Ooh, girl, you done got so fat." And oh, child. What I say, that was the shade I needed because she did. Nana would say it. Yes, treasure a bad tooth. That's what they say sometimes. If your breath be stinking too much, it might be some sort of infection. Oh, your breath smells so bad. Something rotten. You know, us short folks don't bite our tongue and don't. That's good. I'm glad you feel better. Thanks, Shanta. Yeah, no. So I love her. I do. And my child is kind of the same way. It could be sometimes I had put on some, I had put on this hair and I'm getting dressed like you couldn't tell me I wasn't the cat's meow. And Ruby was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "No, just getting dressed." She was like, "Well, where are you going?" I was like, "Well, we were gonna go out, do our running around. We gotta go over to Auntie's and see everybody." She was like, "You going like that?" And I was like, "What you mean?" She was like, it like 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 I wanted to say, "What the?" You know what I'm saying? Child, she hit me with the. I said, "Oh." I was like, "Are you? Is it a problem? Do you? I mean, it's not given." She's like, "I don't." I said, "Ooh, child, this little midget is giving me shade, honey." Yeah, no. Yeah, my grandmother ain't played either. I promise you, Treasure Pooh. Got one of my little settlements for Info Breach. Got all my birthday stuff. Period. Miss her with my whole soul. Treasure, I promise you. I miss that lady. I do. I just touched her Bible yesterday. I didn't want too much from her, in her demise. The only thing I really asked for, I wanted her Bible. She always had it. She would put little things in it. And it's just like a little treasure chest. When I see her handwriting sometimes, and you had to play her, she would call it her picket. Child, she had numbers all up in the Bible, like pickets and recipes. And so I told you I was in my fields yesterday and I just wanted to pick up my grandma's Bible. You know what I'm saying? White leather. That's my Nana's Bible. So, yeah. I love that lady, but you gonna play her picket today. I remember. All right, and then I'm gonna go. But this is how wild my grandmother was. She would get tired. She ain't want nobody doing nothing basically when she wasn't home, and that included using her phone. Don't you know, my nana? One day when we took her to church, she unplugged and took the entire cordless phone and put it in her purse to church. She took the cordless phone. Child, it was beeping all in church when it started dying. We said, "Good for you." She said she was so embarrassed. People kept saying, "Your church, your purse beeping." She took that so nobody would use her damn phone. She went to church with her cordless phone, child. My grandmother was a hot mess. She unplugged it, wrapped it up, and stuck it in her purse along with her Bible. We wasn't gonna use that phone today. You hear me? Child, and it started dying at church. She was so shade. Yes, treasure the cordless. She took the cordless phone to church, baby, and it started dying on her. She came back from church and laughed for about a good hour because it was so crazy as we heard her coming because it was beeping as she was walking back in the house. And that's what you get. Your cordless phone done died, and you all up in church with that thing beeping. That's what you get. All because we couldn't use the phone. So, that's all I had for y'all today, y'all. It ain't much, I know. If you got a giggle, great. I ain't have too much for y'all today. I just wanted to come on and shoot the ish about nothing. No drama, no nothing. You know what I mean? So, I love y'all. I needed this more than probably you did. So, if you catch the replay, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, do so. And just come shoot the shit, take off your shoes and relax and chill for a minute. I ain't on that mess. I can't. I don't got it in me. So thank you, Treasure Pool. I love y'all. Stay safe out here, stay mindful and protect your energy by any means necessary. If it don't feel good, it ain't good. You know what I'm saying? Love you. Later.